Okay. Did I keep this? I need to keep one save outside of where I am. So in case the game ends, I'll still be able to go and read the rest of the book. An entrance to the Space Technology Labs. This looks spacey and laboratory-ish. I mean, compared with empty caverns, that is. I don't need this guy, do I?
Don't look at me like that. I just work here.
I need no knife. Boop. Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty Industries. I hear security. This seems like a way to go. Pew, pew, pew. I hear someone's walking. I hear footsteps. The scientific way of doing things. An epistemological guide. Science, pronounced throat warbler mangrove, refers to the practice of meticulously removing pieces of information from the sum of human knowledge. The ultimate goal of this practice is to make the sum of human knowledge equal zero, although it is hypothesized that towards the end the knowledge of how to remove knowledge will be removed, and thus human knowledge will never equal zero. History. In a certain sense, science has always existed. However, in a correct sense, science was actually invented in 1200 BC by a Greek. His name is unknown, since the first scientific experiment involved removing knowledge of his own name from the minds of everyone. Science in those days was closely related to philosophy and the arts. Mostly, this relation was sort of like a jealous older brother who beats his siblings up. This was, however, the desired effect. One of the reasons science was conceived of was to piss off those damned snooty artists. Heron, while all you fresco painters can suck my boop, page 10. Proto-scientists from this period were just as often soothsayers as they were reputable experts. Nevertheless, many stunning breakthroughs were made during this period, most of which had practical unapplications, such as the de-invention of fire. One of the early successes in science was Euclid's What Elements, which organized and then destroyed all knowledge of standard geometry in one tome. The only residual knowledge we have of geometry is Euclid's Theorem of Euclid, which states if A equals B and B is the circumference of Euclid, then Euclid is an awesome dude. Developed at the precise moment everyone thought science was just a passing fad, the scientific way of doing things formalized the approach scientists would take to remove knowledge from human minds, allowing the field to flourish and fully separate itself from its mystic beginnings. The scientific way of doing things is strictly adhered to by all respectable scientists and involves 6 steps. Number 1, find a piece of information you dislike. In our example, we will use the statement 1 + 1 = 2. Number 2, form a statement which will take its place. 1 + 1 = dolomite. Step 3. Email this statement to everyone you know. Include the subject line forward, did you know? 4. Publish an article in a peer-reviewed journal. 5. Brush your teeth and a fresh smile adds a layer of believability. 6. Profit. Things we can thank science for, Bill Nye. Nuclear weaponry, cloning a sheep, Viagra, the Segway, breast implants, something else that isn't a cure for cancer. What a sarcastic and cynical book. What's this? The 3 Laws of Robotics. All robots are programmed with 3 strict laws to ensure the safety and protection of mankind. Zeroth Law. The laws of robotics are more of a guidebook than they are rules to live by. Humans must obey the laws of robotics, however, a robot is free to disregard them. First law. A robot may not kill or injure a human being, or through inaction, action, or bad acting, allow a human to be killed or injured. Second law. A robot must obey orders given it by human beings, unless doing so would either violate the first law or require acting skills beyond the abilities of the robot. Third law. A robot must protect its own existence unless the opportunity to stop any further Terminator sequels presents itself. Fourth law. When music is played, a robot must dance by making sharp mechanical movements, regardless of the fluidity of its motion capabilities, unless if doing so would violate any of the previous laws. If then law. If cyber versus humans war, then load Sun Micro Sun Tzu. Jude law. A robot programmed to be the perfect lover, built specifically to serve the romantic needs of lonely women, must help robot children and go with them on quests, no matter how creepy or wholly inappropriate such a situation may seem. Footnote: this is a reference to the film AI, directed by Steven Spielberg, in which Jude Law plays a robotic prostitute who accompanies the child robot played by Haley Joel Osment, to find the Blue Fairy. RoboCop's enforcement law. Asimov is a lawful brainbot on drugs. Any clunkety-clunk apprehension, walk and talk around him is protected by the law of funny walks, but not by the laws of funny talks. RoboCop's a man, not a robot. The special law. Robots may harm a human. If he poses a direct threat to another human but must then explode, taking care not to kill or harm more humans in the process. If this is done, the pieces must explode into smaller ones, and so on until it gets bored. What the hell are these people studying? None of this is relevant to me. None of this information is useful. Another book? We'll deal with it later. Okay, this is the way I came in, I remember. So I should go across here with my finger hovering strategically over the radar transparency mod button. Sounds like a military bot. Luckily, I have my countermeasures ready to be deployed. Uh-oh. It still exists. It's shooting at me. Okay, hopefully it's dead. Flamethrower guy. Ah, stay away. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Problem with this is Tango down. The Tango has been disqualified. What's this? Icebreaker. Decrypt. Username, password, date. Weapons R&D, frag that. Boop! Can I get in here? 2 picks? Perhaps I have a key, perhaps I do not. Let's see, maybe there's a better way of getting through. I guess not. Do I need it? Oops. I have to spend a whole lockpick to open 5%. Okay. Ooh, I got my pick back. Let me safely remove the explosive crate. A scramble grenade. I don't have room for it. Now I do. Not opening. So effectively, I only spent 1 lockpick to open that. Weapons research. A GEP gun. A bioelectric cell. Am I carrying anything useless? Energy weapons. Railgun. A railgun is a form of gun that converts electrical energy rather than the more conventional chemical energy from an explosive propellant into projectile kinetic energy. It is not to be confused with a coil gun, Gauss gun. Although conceptually simple, the operation of a railgun involves several problems that have to this day made a practical design, one that can be used in the field to replace conventional weapons, impossible. A wire carrying an electrical current, when in a magnetic field, experiences a force perpendicular to the direction of the current and the direction of the magnetic field. Coil gun. A coil gun known as a Gauss gun, Gauss cannon or Gauss rifle is a type of magnetic accelerator gun, or magnetic accelerator cannon. It uses a series of electromagnetic coils to accelerate a magnetic shell to a very high velocities. Isn't that the same as what they just described? The name Gauss gun comes from Carl Friedrich Gauss, who formulated mathematical descriptions of the electromagnetic effect used by coil guns. A coil gun, as the name implies, consists of a coil of wire or solenoid with a ferromagnetic projectile placed at one of its ends. A large current is pulsed through the coil and a strong magnetic field forms, pulling the projectile to the center of the coil. When the projectile nears this point, the coil is switched off and a next coil can be switched on, progressively accelerating the projectile down successive stages. In common coil gun designs, the barrel of the gun is made up of a track that the projectile rides on, with the driver coils around the track. Power is supplied to the coils from some sort of fast discharge storage device, typically a battery of high-capacity, high-voltage capacitors designed for fast energy discharge. Fascinating. What's this? HE ammo. Storage closet. Damn it, I already used my lockpick. Yep, rockets. I was just thinking of ditching my GEP gun for the inventory space. The hell is that? Looks like a weapon from Half-Life. I'm sure I have the password somewhere, but I didn't invest in... Boop. Boop. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh my effing GOLLOL, Bill, you sucksers. But regardless, get down here so you can see how friggin' cool this thing is. I'm not going to be there because I've been working all day, so I deserve a break. but the login for the computer is ABI robotics _temp, and the password is Leviathan test. And while you're watching it blast all the targets to smithereens with credible precision, don't forget to ask yourself why you don't make as nice shit as we do down here, suckers. Page Robotics. Is that Bob Page? Is that why none of the other scientists liked him? Because he has a shit attitude, and he has the tendency towards megalomania. This looks like a booby trap. Oh my holy goodness. Oh! Oh! I don't know why I thought it wouldn't affect me, even though I was in clear view of it. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Override. Much too late, but okay. I knew it was gonna take me somewhere. Oh! I knew it was gonna take me somewhere I'd already been, but turns out no. I got even more Gep rockets, so now I'll never be rid of this thing. I'm only holding on to this because it fires explosive rounds. What's my rifle skill? My rifle skill is untrained. My rifle skill is Harry Mason. Okay, where now? Although, arguably, James Sunderland's rifle skills are worse. Maybe I should say my rifle skills are James Sunderland. So what did I gain? I can't progress. I need to open this door. Electromagnetic pulse grenades. What's that? Bioelectric cell. Okay, there's nothing to be gained here. Is that a door? Was this here the whole time? Stealth kill. What is this? Security terminal. Auntie Betty Technologies. Unlocked, open, bypassed. 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 Log out. There we go. Now I can progress.
Hey, I just found something really interesting. You'll like this. Apparently, Ryan's Weapons Tech Labs have been developing a new weapon called the Gibbinator. It's supposedly a really powerful atomic weapon which can do some downright nasty things to a person at close range. I'll send you the diagram of the weapon. As far as I can tell, it's located in an even more secret lab beneath the regular Weapons Tech Labs.
Anything like the railgun from Quake 3? That would be cool. The railgun from Quake 3, you remember. It's like pew pew. It's a real pew-pew weapon, that gun. Military bought part. Spider canister. Project parameter, Leviathan. The Leviathan edition of the Special Military Interceptors, SMILE, was conceived to replace the old Juggernaut model, often known simply as the Military Perimeter Defense Robot, or MILBOT for short, which has proven to be an utterly efficient and therefore popular design. The Leviathan is 50% larger than the Juggernaut and much more heavily armed. Almost all the original internal weapon systems of the old model have been upgraded for use in the Leviathan, especially the invaluable target acquisition systems. The hardware, I think that's a joke about how they can spot you, like, very easily. The hardware upgrades result in a much greater weight, and the Leviathan is therefore best suited for exterior use in the long run. Update. 27 July 2004, the Leviathan prototype has produced excellent results in all, or maybe it's 2104, in all reliability and combat performance tests, and several buyers have already expressed their interest in the new product. Update. The prototype model is ready to be shipped to the mass manufacturing facility along with construction blueprints. The last tests were conducted 3 days ago, and the shipment will be prepared for transportation in 2 days, awaiting arrangement of armed escort. Guns? I originally started out wanting to be a stealth build, but with firepower should things go down. But my accumulation of firepower has basically turned me into a stealth killing machine. Military robot assembly instructions. Insert tab A, blah 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 blah, on dotted line, blah 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 blah. It's like B sharp 19/0. Please, someone's alive. Please attach the special socket blockers included for child safety when not in use. Note, we have included a complimentary roll of duct tape for minor mishaps. Okay. Who's alive? Space technology. Is this where I came in? Weapons technology. What's my goal? To go to the Space Technologies lab. Okay, but I should detour to the weapons thing, I mean. That's just sensible. Just doing a once-over to make sure I've hit everything. What is this? Probably this was like an amazing shortcut I could have taken if I had known it was there. Wait, what lab is this? Weapons. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I just reached a checkpoint. Look at that.
Gotta love guard duty.
Yep. He didn't die. No, go down. Equipping multi-tool. Uh-oh. Kind of a waste of ammo.
Scanning area.
I have so many rockets. I don't know if that killed it. I was aiming for a much closer. Target acquired. As it explodes into a million pieces. Should have brought my Game Boy.
eliminated. Keep an eye out for more.
What the hell weapon was that? He looked like he was carrying a sniper rifle. Good thing I just hit a checkpoint.
Roger. Go.
What the hell? Pew. Pew. Got him. Okay. This time, I'll take no prisoners. I've accumulated so much ordnance that the need for being a non-lethal approach is no longer required. Oh, man. Did those guys get blown up by my rocket? I don't think. Crap.
I'm hit! Medic!
Uh-oh. Why am I... Oh, my legs are dead.
Isn't that the new target of what's his name? He won't be pleased.
Well.
Should have brought my Game Boy.
Good night, sweet prince. Hey, 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 hey. Crap. The new AI upgrades. They're shooting me through windows. Oh, God. There we go. I killed a lots of people. Off. Enemies. Off. Enemies. Off. Enemies. Logging out. They're acting like I wouldn't have been armed to the teeth at this point. They're like, here, have a mine. Use it strategically. I'm flush with guns and ammo. I could take down an army with the amount of stuff I have. Applications, command prompt. That scared me for a second. Boop, boop. Holy moly. That's a lot of dudes. Don't come this way. Here. Bots. Okay, I'm gonna help them out a little. Pew. Oh my god. Okay, switching tactics. A health bot.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, my turrets are helping me. Hehehehe. Oh. Key. ABI Lab Space Tech door. For sure that'll come in handy at some point. I think I unlocked the bloodbath ending, if such an ending exists. Basically killed or destroyed everything I've come across, despite my claims to being a stealth build.
Wait, was that footsteps, or am I getting paranoid?
Either or. There he is. There you go. You should have decided on the latter, but you decided that you heard footsteps, and look where it's gotten you. Where is this bot? Okay, there's gotta be a clever route to take, right? There's gotta be... Ouch! There's gotta be a clever clogs option. A dead scientist. Ooh, the Gibbinator. Okay, well, I think it's time to say goodbye. Oh man, look. 7 EMP rockets, 3 WP, and 4 regular. I think I should get rid of this, but it's so useful. Oh well. Let's get rid of this. Oh, it's so tiny. It only has 2 rounds. It would appear to be some sort of novelty weapon. Space hatch. Okay. Accuracy mod. I'm gonna regret that. Alright, we've already established we cannot manufacture the new weapon in the weapon fabricators down in weapons tech. Some extremely powerful crap that can't be replicated in that small of a machine. But we can at least print some of the more basic parts for the thing. We are running out of various items, so go on down to weapons tech and print the following. 10 chassis with the V1.0 attachment points. 80 of the high torque... Personally, I hate the new chassis, but I guess there is more room to fit all the necessary guts of the weapon inside. You're going to need the login for the 3D printer, which is Warcrime 9000, and the password being Hunter2. Off you pop. Sounds like a douche. Off you pop. How about I pop my foot up your ass?
Well, that is one.
No, don't kill me, please.
Roger. Going after him.
No. My combat armor. I finally remembered to use it. Repel. Repel damage for me. What is it? F3? I'm almost out of 10mm ammo. I shouldn't have come out of that thing so recklessly, but I've gotten used to being a killing machine. Hack. Activate Leviathan? Is it gonna be my friend? Oh. Please, Leviathan, F3. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Okay, okay, you can stop shooting. Uh-oh. Better let my friend take care of it. Hehehehe. They're shooting at it with small arms. Obviously, they've disregarded Alex Jacobson's suggestion. Ha 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 ha. Good one, right? Oh. Security bot. Millbot versus Millbot. Oh yeah. They're shooting it. Quick, turn. For a second I thought he let one get past him. Good old Millbot. Okay, ceasefire. IFF showing green. Ceasefire, Leviathan. Ceasefire, Leviathan. 10mm ammo. Bioelectric cells. How superb. 12 gauge buckshot. Napalm canister. Alright. Good show, old boy. Return to base. Who's this? Looks like J.C. Denton.
Hello, Trescon. My name is Endar.
He's a rocket scientist.
Who are you?
I am the research leader of this entire lab complex. I'm also Ryan's right hand. He's asked me to tell you that he'd like a chat. There's an elevator that will
Supposed to
take you
remember
right to
these
him.
names,
It's
possibly.
back there, behind those crates.
Oh yeah? Why am I smelling a trap?
I can assure you that there is no trap. Ryan simply wishes to make you an offer.
After I've just killed most of his men? Hardly.
I would suggest that you hear him out. He's not planning to kill you. In fact, he would prefer to make an ally.
We'll see.
Come back and speak to me again after you've listened to Ryan's offer. The elevator's right back there, behind those containers. Don't keep him waiting.
I want to get on the space shuttle. Okay, where's the elevator? Behind some containers? These were some containers. I don't see an elevator. I see no elevator. Oh. Oh. Beep boop beep, I just hit another checkpoint. Who's using sonar? I killed a lot of his boys.
That
I
looks
don't
like
like-
the button to the launch doors on the console to your left. Gotta open those doors before you can take off.
I don't like being this close to somebody potentially hostile who has a flamethrower on him.
Agent Treskin, I've been expecting you. It
Beard.
is still Agent, isn't it?
I don't believe we've met.
As you may have guessed, I'm Brian, owner of Aunt Betty Industries. You've been creeping around my building, Treskin.
You're Ryan? How old are you?
I don't see how my age is of any relevance. I am a genius. I've been building my corporate empire since the day I was born, and I don't appreciate spoiled bigots like Mr. King taking over my business and trying to tell me how to run it.
Understandable.
I've been tracking your progress with the security cameras and the frantic radio messages of my employees.
Please, get to the point.
You're not very patient, Treskin. But I suppose you have urgent business to take care of. Alright then, I have a proposition for you, an offer you can't refuse.
Go on.
That space
Why is his
station,
head
I want you
pulsating?
to help me, and all of Forum City, when you get here. I'll let you use my shuttle, but after you arrive, I want you to listen to my instructions. Together we can ensure that Forum City attains true freedom.
Hey, I don't hand out blank checks. What exactly do you expect me to do for you?
What exactly?
Don't you think Forum City has been ruled by those PDX idiots long enough? Moderation isn't democracy, Trescon. Despot's a dictator, just like his name suggests. And do you think things will improve the least bit if Skara, bastard, managed to take control of it?
No, I don't. I tried to kill Skara.
What's your point?
Help me tear down all those power-hungry fools. With your help, we can
Oh,
set Forum
he doesn't
City
like
free.
PDX either.
Complete anarchy. Think about it. It'll be just the way the internet used to be, the way it was meant to be.
You mean freedom for you to expand your own business?
All I want is to be allowed to keep doing what I do without some despotic capitalist bastard breathing down my neck.
Fine. I'll get to the space station, then we'll see about it.
Excellent. Speak to my head of research, Endar. He'll give you a key for the shuttle platform.
This
You can use
is...
that to bring the shuttle into launch position. Remember to open the blast door for the launch room first, though. The button is right over there. A word of warning before you go. Ender made 2 prototype shuttles for me, and the one on the launcher is the second. Before my forces solidified our hold in the launch facility, a group of World Court personnel broke through and launched the first one successfully into the atmosphere. You should expect some company when you arrive at the space station.
Understood.
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
The Scottish guys. Are they gonna flip out? You will not get away with that, you little piece of shit. Do you hear that? I will send my best agents over there to wipe you out. Woot. I managed to nail Eversummer just a few months. Okay. CD you asked for. Applications. Logging out.
I'll tell you what you need to do when you reach the station.
No funny business.
Okay. I wonder if leaving him alive is going to be a mistake. Depending on how things shake out, I may not do what he wants me to do when I get to the space station. I might do something directly contradicting what he wants me to do. In which case, I'm riding on his space shuttle. And who knows what kind of remote capabilities he has. To like make it auto-destruct or something. And then I'll be toast. Why am I acting like I'm not super duper man? Get up there. Oh, he did say talk to this guy first, didn't he?
Hello again, Trescon. I'm glad the negotiations went well. You will not regret taking the offer.
We'll see. I'm just keeping my options open.
Well, alright then. I'll hold out some hope that you will assist us in the end. In any case, the shuttle is ready for you. Here's the key to the control cabinet. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck. Thank you very much. How far back is the medical bot? It might be nice to have full health. Boop. 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 Boop.
Forum Planet will be such a nice place without you, Trescon. But you're a fool if you think you've seen the last of me.
Why did I do that? That tiny thing can get me all the way to the moon? It's just a tiny little thingy. Press escape to skip. Whoa. I'm on the moon, baby. Whoa. Whoa. High res, man. It's 3D Movie Maker. Rats. Rats. Where the rats? I'm the biggest rat who makes all the rules. I should be ready to rock and roll. Oh my dear. Let me just see what these EMP rockets do. Since I took the time to carry them around with me half the game. They've got grays. It's not gray though. It's a super gray. Oh my god, I'm playing... It's a super gray. It's a green. It's an alien. Scanning area. Can I open this? So the EMP rockets can take down a millbot with one shot. Not bad. Not bad. Do you care? Yep, it cares. Game Spy. Bam, 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 ba, bam, bam. Is this their security countermeasures? A very small crawl space. Ha 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 ha. Good luck, Trescon. There's nothing in here. Oh, shut up. Nothing here? Oh, I guess there isn't. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Something with that? Has a magnet mounted on it? Something down here? You fools! You allowed him to reach the Luna base. Sorry, boss. He was too fast for us. Idiots! I'm pleased with how those EMP rockets work. They will be most useful. What the heck do you mean? What the? Oh. Oh, there's a door. A door here. How silly of me. One of the aliens. Okay. At least they have very low health. Their pattern is erratic. Security personnel. All hand scanners are by design secure enough to keep any avatars at bay due to the difference in physical design, yes? But please assign a security unit to check the firmware of each scanner. From these preliminary reports from half of the decks, they simply cannot be hacked. But there could still be some in remote areas that can be reset on site, and a new handprint implemented. If Deus Diablo or anyone else from Forum City are aboard, they can not only gain access to the door the scanner controls, but also lock us out since it would be coded for their hands rather than ours. Also, in regard to the plan to bring the moderator aboard, do not assign security units to constantly hound him. The plan will be to keep eye on him from afar in order to not... You idiots! To keep an eye on him from afar in order to not crowd the subject. Decaffeinated coffee, aka caca water. I'd like a glass of caca water with no milk, please.
Welcome to GameSpot.
If you put milk in there, I'll give you some caca water, all right. You will learn the meaning of caca water. Oh, I should shoot that alien before I remove the security lasers. Oh, he's friendly. Oh. Ah, he's a friendly alien. Okay, now keep your distance, alien. I will not be inside you, and you will not be inside me.
Please do not discharge your firearms. We harbor no hostility towards your person, yes?
Frankly, that comes as a surprise after the behavior of all your friends.
I am not in a position to apologize on behalf of those with whom I share my species, yes? If pressured, I might imply that my fellows have been indoctrinated towards aggressive defensive behavior and are acting against their common sense, yes?
And why aren't you then? Are you special?
We are all special, yes? I am known as Fargo, and I happen to be special in the way that I am more of a coward than my fellows, yes? And I choose to put my own continued existence before the integrity of the station, yes?
Selfish, but quite sensible.
That is a good description, but you will not find many others here that share my sentiment, yes? However, you may use my selfishness to your advantage now, if you so choose. I will give you what information I can in return for my life, yes?
Yes. What is this? Where is Deus Diablo?
Where is Deus Diablo?
I am not familiar with this name, but I will make an assumption based on common logic and guess that you seek the moderator from down below.
I can hear something.
His will, yes? I believe he has been given an apartment in the crew module, and you may seek him there, yes?
And where is the crew module?
Where is the crew module?
It is on the second level of the station, yes? I regret that I cannot tell you in which apartment he resides. I do not possess this knowledge.
What is all this machinery for?
These are gravity amplifiers, yes?
Yes.
Their force fields enhance the natural gravitational force created by the rotation of the station and serve to direct it downwards rather than towards the axis of the rotation, yes?
Yes.
And what happens if I push these buttons?
Then
You will
be able to
jump very high.
within the area of effect of these amplifiers, yes?
Do you have a map of the
Do you have a
station?
map of the station?
I do not have such a map on my person, but you will doubtlessly be able to retrieve a schematic of the station from one of the administration computers at the end of the office module, yes? 6 inconspicuous terminals sit in the middle of an office on the lower level of that module.
How do I find the office module?
You go back and up, yes? And you will arrive at an intersection with an elevator. You should ignore this elevator and take a right, yes? And you will enter the office module. I am not sure how well patrolled that module is at this particular time in our daily cycle, yes?
That's all I wanted to know.
I hope the...
Should I spare him? Boop. Boop. Uh-oh. Whoa. Maybe it's a little too high. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really care if it sets off the alarm, but if it sets off that turret, it could be annoying. Let me use some of this surplus of ordnance I have with me. Oops. Is it permanently dead? Okay. You will ignore this elevator, yes? You will move to the right, yes? Yes. Ooh, I can switch off all the cameras and not have to worry about them anymore. Activate emergency defense lasers. That seems like a bad one. Will they activate against me? Oop. That's probably for if I haven't taken out the bot myself. But I already have.
I'm relieved to see the trip went well. How are you feeling?
Huh. A little lighter than usual, but otherwise, I'm good. What's with the holocom?
When you pass through the atmosphere, Evil managed to establish a connection to the station's systems. His access is still very limited, but hijacking a holocom is a pretty simple trick. PMs are good for random information out in the field, but there's no substitute for speaking face-to-face.
Yeah, okay. So what do I need to do? Just find Dios Diablo?
To start off with, yes, but I hope to make the best of your presence on the station. World Corp is really pressing us hard in some sectors, and I don't know if we'll be able to control the corporate district much longer. They keep driving trucks through the checkpoints they've captured and unloading military bots.
Christ. Is there something I can do from up here?
Evil is still investigating how GameSpy's systems are put together. He tells me it looks like the whole station is run by a very powerful and advanced AI. If you were to find that AI and sabotage it, GameSpy would have little direct control over the infrastructure of Forum Planet.
Alright, I like the sound of that. But how would that help you down there?
When GameSpy loses control of the station, you can use its systems to ban Skara permanently. We believe that'll completely disrupt the organization of the World Corp troopers down here. Skara is the junction point of their entire hierarchy.
Wouldn't it be better if I merged with it? Then we would be in control of the station.
You must be joking. Do you remember what Shadow Code did to your mind? This one is far more powerful than him. Attempting to merge
I
with
do
him
remember
would
that.
probably cause your head to combust.
Yeah, we can't have that. So where can I find the AI then?
I'm afraid I don't know. But let's worry about that
His
after
voice
you've located
changed.
Deus Diablo. Do see if you can find some schematics of the station, though. It would be somewhere on their intranet. So just hack the first computer you come across and see what you can find. Consider that your secondary objective to finding Diablo.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Trescon.
Attention all, be advised that there have been multiple assets downloaded to the construction system of the space station in response to the moderator being aboard. The firewall system used in the planet below has been used to buff up security on all modules, and have been recoded to consider all avatars enemies besides our prisoner, who will be apprehended if found in a location he is not authorized for. Secondly, the spy drone, normally reserved for avatars with the augmentation system enabled, has been brought in and used in a new capacity. Our spy drones shall be deployed in areas not normally occupied by staff, in order to hinder infiltration tactics known down below. Due to them not being attached to an avatar's augmentation, their EMP effect is weaker, but they will fit our needs. If any other escalation is required due to a full-on attack of the station or subject's infiltration, make the necessary report and notify administration, who will in turn attempt to pull further resources for countermeasures.
Hey, Trescon, can you hear me? Am I coming through? I see you're receiving the signal. Excellent.
Oh, he told me to go right.
You've decided to help me
Oh,
set
no.
According to my information, it should be surprisingly easy. All you need is to redirect all the systems to the large excess emergency turbines, or ELITE for short. Yes, I know. And then overload them. If the ELITEs go apeshit while all the systems are hooked up to them, we'll get quite a light show. First, you should probably do as Cashew asked and get those schematics, though. I've been listening in on the holocom transmission out of the city. When you're ready, go to the top floor of the station and use the master control mainframe to change the power flow.
I'm in a vacuum? How did this happen? Oh crap, when was the last time I saved? Got him. I don't really need anything from here anymore, do I? I've kind of forgotten what the alien told me. I've semi-forgotten what the alien told me.
Welcome to GameSpot.
Oh, I didn't get the anti-gravity that the alien has. I wonder how important that is. Oh, he's right here. For some reason I was remembering him as being somewhere else.
Please.
Do you have...
I do not have such a map on my person, but you...
How do I find the...
You go back and up, yes? And you will arrive at an intersection.
No. No signal. Crap. Crud. Whatever it is, it's open. Oh, I thought that was explosive, but never mind. Same difference.
Where can I...
Good luck.
Hey, Triscan, can you hear me? Am I coming through? I see you're receiving the signal. Excellent.
Move this to like 4. No, I'm used to this being 4. This will be 5.
I hope you've decided to help me set Forum City free. According to my information, it should be surprisingly easy. All you need is to redirect all the systems to large excess emergency turbines, or yes, I know, and then overload them. They just go apeshit while all the systems are hooked up to them. Get quite a light show. First, you should probably do as Cashew asked and get those schematics, though. I've been listening in on the holocom transmission out of the city. When you're ready, go to the top floor of the station and use the master control mainframe to change the power flow.
Oh, it worked. Didn't work on this guy, though. Frickin' cameras.
Interesting. From the readings your HUD is giving me, it looks like the space station has its own magnetic field, a monopole centered at the axis of rotation. It's powerful enough that it completely overrules Foreign Planet's magnetosphere, so your compass should actually be pointing towards the center of the space station as long as you're up here.
Oh, really? Okay. Anti-gravity is gone, but I have my own anti-gravity. Who? Yeah. One more. Ah. Damn it. Stop looking at me. Now I can't hit 5. Phew. What a horrendous miss. Oh man, I can't believe you don't shut up. Now I have no idea what type of rounds are loaded into this thing. Rebel Cell, Gilo R. Fleischer, A mewling sound to his left caught Jerry. Oh, I've read this before. Invoice, Chief Engineer, Rawfill Maintenance Team, Solar Fin. The rip in the solar fin has been repaired. This is the 6th time this month. With all that damn spam floating around, these things are like paper on a shooting range. No idea what you're talking about, sir. Not in the slightest. What is this? To Frank from Todd. Subject, shift change. Would you mind changing shifts with me? I promised the new girl I'd show her around, if you know what I mean. A DVD player. A DVD player. Okay, how am I supposed to get in there? Oh, here we go. Bingo spaghetti-o. Oop. Alien forces. We're being pursued by hostile alien forces. They're trying to steal my gonads. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Imagine that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. One day long ago, the Martians, looking through their telescopes, discovered the Venusians. Just glimpsing the Venusians awakened feelings they had never known. They fell in love and quickly invented space travel and flew to Venus. The Venusians welcomed the Martians with open arms. They had intuitively known that this day would come. Their hearts opened wide to a love they had never felt before. The love between the Venusians and Martians was magical. They delighted in being together, doing things together, and sharing together. Though from different worlds, they reveled in their differences. They spent months learning about each other, exploring and appreciating their different needs, preferences, and behavior patterns. For years they lived together in love and harmony. Then they decided to fly to Earth. In the beginning everything was wonderful and beautiful, but the effects of Earth's atmosphere took hold, and one morning everyone woke up with a peculiar kind of amnesia, selective amnesia. Both the Martians and Venusians forgot that they were from different planets and were supposed to be different. In one morning, everything they had learned about their differences was erased from their memory, and since that day, men and women have been in conflict. The hell is that supposed to be? What the fludge are you talking about? Okay, look, I know. Oh, my MG electronic security, don't write down your passwords or we will kill your head. But holy shit, if you don't want us writing down our passwords, stop making them so hilariously difficult to remember. Strong password, my green arse. What are the odds of anybody unauthorized ever reaching this station alive? And even if somebody ever stops by, do you think he, she, it will head straight for the admin wing restroom, presuming we don't get attacked by spacefaring janitors? I think this is a fairly safe hiding place for my login info, so here it is. GSadmin3 ADFHJ 6456 grants access to any of the 6 administration terminals, Mr. Intergalactic Plumber. Hey. What's that? It's some kind of utility bot. It's a bot for utilities. For your information, since Sluggo has returned from his last assignment, we've moved the moderator from Planetside into apartment 23 and changed the code to 964132. Delson will simply have to move in with Fragmaster until we deliver the prisoner back to his planet. It's quite a mess, but it's the only solution I can think of, short of locking him in a storage room somewhere, and that seems suboptimal. Perhaps the next module we add should contain some holding cells? What the... That's some kind of breaking the fourth wall type deal? These computers are on. That means they can be hacked. Download station schematics, applications, turn. Oh, giants. Planet AVP. Planet Draken, wow. Planet Medal of Honor. What the hell is Wheel of Time? What the hell is Allegiance? Descent? Anachronox? Baldur's Gate, Dungeon Siege. What's EQ? Tony Hawk. Oh. Planet Daikatana ignored.
Good. You found the schematics. These are pretty thorough. I'll have a look at them and see if our plan will work. Try to find Deus Diablo in the meantime. My guess is they're hiding him somewhere in the residential module on level... Hold on.
Yeah, apartment
Level
23.
3. Below the one you're on. I'll check back with you later.
Spread throughout the decks. I get the idea of uniformity and placing them throughout the decks where some windows would make sense, but the drain is enormous to keep them running constantly. Some are starting to flicker and outright trip and turn off, requiring manual restarts. I'm going to send a request up the chain of command to reduce digital window usage down to only the residential deck park area. Until then, just reset them as they go down. What? Okay, let me go back to that elevator. Oh, shut up. No. Oh, it didn't even kill it. This can't be right. Oh. Hostile alien forces. At least they're easy to kill. What the hell is that? Pack of water. Oh, look at that. I hit a checkpoint. Oh, I'm on GameSpy. The satellite is GameSpy. So GameSpy are like the Combine, and the foreign planets are like planets. Living quarters. I think I'm getting warmer. I love searching through people's personal belongings in their apartments. How many of these can I actually enter? I have a feeling I'm not alone. Pepper gun. $19. Uh-oh. $21. $23. I have the code. The code is 964132. 964132. Deus Diablo, I found him.
Deus, I finally found you. It's great to see you again.
What are you doing here, old friend? Did the boys send you to get me back?
Yeah, I'll get you out of here. But I need to ask you some questions first.
I understand. I'll try to answer as well as I can. I've been here for a few days. Another couple of minutes won't matter.
How did you get here? Were you really abducted?
Were you really abducted?
Yes. I was making my patrols one night. It had just been raining, so the streets were empty save for some scattered skirmishes between the cults. I heard a trash can knocked over in an alley and went to investigate.
Yes, I saw that in the intro.
Before I realised what was going on, a beam of light shot down out of the sky and I was standing in the docking bay.
What did you do then?
Fragmaster and his goons had me surrounded, and I knew at once that my invulnerability was voided up here. I had no choice but to surrender.
Fragmaster?
Fragmaster?
Yeah, he's one of the aliens. His title is Community Manager, which I think means he's in charge of handling the details of the cities of Forum Planet. Not sure exactly what he does, but I expect that he bosses people like Silver Dawn around. Silver Dawn, in turn, bosses Despot and the other community administrators around. And those admins make sure that the cities are run in accordance with GameSpy's wishes.
Do you have any idea why you were kidnapped?
Any idea why you were kidnapped?
This space station controls the very fabric of reality on Forum Planet below, giving GameSpy the ability to ban its enemies at will, or bestow its allies with enormous powers and imperviousness to harm. With the power of the space station, GameSpy controls the various politics and events of Forum Planet in secret. But their power is limited.
What do you mean limited? It sounds like GameSpy can use the station to do anything they want.
The powers of the space station are immense, but worthless by themselves alone. They need to be channeled through individuals for them to work.
What?
I see. So that's where the city admins like Despot come.
Despot, son of a bee.
GameSpy gives total power over each city to local collaborators like Despot. And
they're like the Combine or the
leash. But GameSpy can't
Covenant.
directly control the Forumites. Unfortunately for all of us, GameSpy recently learned about the old admin staff on DXI, which was created just prior to the planetization. How much do you know about DXI?
Not very much, I guess.
To visit and retrieve that staff to even get here. In fact, I brought it with me.
You did? Oh no. The Fire Staff plays a major part in GameSpy's plans to enslave the entire population of Forum Planet.
Forum Planet, man.
The station endangers us all.
Oh no.
If they get their hands on it, they can shave days off their plan.
Days?
Although, we'd be in trouble anyway.
How's that?
The DXI staff is the only known example of an inanimate object successfully being imbued with admin powers. The technology behind the whole thing is very complicated, but suffice it to say, GameSpy realised that with the technology from the staff, they would finally be able to assume complete control.
Can't we
over
just
the
destroy the staff?
No
by
more
shooting
need
people
for
with fireballs?
Administrators. They could dominate the entire planet directly from this station.
Okay.
But why did they need you?
I helped create the staff. In fact, the technology to store admin powers in an object was my invention. GameSpy never needed the actual staff. They realised it'd be easier to abduct me and make me tell them how it was done.
But you didn't tell them, did you?
Of course he did.
I was tortured.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course I told them. They're already working on a plan to put the information I gave them to use. You'll have to stop them before they enslave us all.
Okay. You still have your weapons?
Have your weapons?
No.
I managed to retrieve my
Oh, he
weapons
does.
without anybody noticing. Since the interrogations were done, I've been allowed to walk around on the station as I pleased, with the exception of the
Okay.
engineering bay.
Well, let's tear this mother down then, shall we?
I spend most of my time lying down, though. The artificial gravity makes me dizzy.
I'm glad you're armed. That'll make this a lot easier. I'm surprised they let you walk around, though.
They've even been feeding me. Although, it's mostly soy food. I think soy food is all they ever eat up here. Yuck. I tell you, the stuff really gets to you in the long run.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Time to get you out of here.
Great. What do you want me to do?
Stay close. Let's move out.
Alright, I'll follow.
Let's see what he can do. Came all this way for him. I expect him to be an absolute Rambo. Beginning audio playback.
I hope you're sitting comfortably, Mr. Diablo.
Yeah, great.
My name is Fragmaster. I have some questions for you. I hope you'll give us the information that we need. Yes?
Why am I here? Nobody's told me why I was brought here.
We seek information regarding your admin staff. Yes?
That alien was Fragmaster?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I believe you do. You're the one who designed it, yes?
I'm a moderator. I don't build staves.
Please do not underestimate my intelligence, Mr. Diablo. The item in question was created before DXI joined us, yes? You were no moderator at the time.
DXI? That was ages ago. You can't expect me to remember everything that happened back then.
Your staff is very interesting, yes? It was created using very innovative techniques. You have achieved what our collective science teams
I didn't.
have been able to do through years of research and experiments, yes?
Really? What's that?
Your admin staff is the only known inanimate object ever to have been imbued with administrative powers. Very unique, yes? Very important.
Even if I knew what you were talking about, of what possible use would that technique be to you?
Surely you, being moderator, know how the city-states of the foreign planet are governed, Mr. Diablo. Local administrators answer directly to GameSpy, and all their power is granted and controlled by us, yes? They serve as our proxies and act on our behalf.
Yes.
What?
You mean despot?
I do not deal with local administrations, Mr. Diablo.
So GameSpy are the green aliens.
Proxy admin system. The middle link is necessary to uphold the illusion of democracy only because
Our power is limited, yes?
And the staff can change that?
How?
with the knowledge of how your admin staff was created, we can withdraw all the power from
By shooting people with fireballs, yeah?
whereby we can directly control the entire population of Foreign Planet. Yes?
That's preposterous. You wish to enslave the whole population?
Do not worry, Mr. Diablo. It will be a benevolent regime. We're wise rulers. Rest assured that all the current problems on Foreign Planet are results of the limits of our powers. Yes? When we are no longer forced to rule from the shadows, we'll implement worldwide peace and prosperity.
It sounds fishy to me, yes?
In this matter is necessary. Yes?
You're fools to think I'll help you.
Please, Mr. Diablo, your help will be much appreciated.
Worth your while, yes?
Sod off.
Please understand, this is the easy way. The alternative is pain, yes? Pain, the likes of which only we have the power to create.
Yes?
You might as well save yourself the trouble. No means of torture you can devise could possibly be worse than listening to Gandire's rambling throughout a 4-hour meeting.
Yes?
Very well, Mr.
Very well, Mr. Diablo. Please sit back. Recording censored. Full recording available from the Inner Circle archives. What was that? Why did he cry out in pain? Magazine. Parallel universes, they are out there. They are, you know. I'm not talking about aliens. I'm talking about MIBs, or Men in Black. And no, not the movie, in the much more interesting real-world myth. The MIB usually are the scum of the universe. That is, they're the bad guys. Menacing heavies from another world of shifty fixers dispatched by the cover-up obsessed government. It's interesting, and a bit unsettling, that in Hollywood's riff on the myth, the MIB become good guys, even though they're members of an elite and xenophobic secret police organization not unlike the Nazi SS. Apparently in the Hollywood of the 90s, it's politically correct to round up degenerate foreigners as long as they drool copious amounts of outer space endoplasm. Witnesses who report MIB sightings often describe foreign-looking men with exotic features. It's as if they're from elsewhere. They look Oriental or Indian and have deeply tanned skin, although sometimes their complexions are extremely pale. The eyes of the MIB are usually described as slanted or bulging, as if from a thyroid condition. Their noses and chins are often point, and their cheekbones are set high on their faces. Though some are tall and thin, with naturally long fingers, others are short or stout. They may or may not have fingernails. A researcher in New Zealand who was doing research on a UFO landing says that he was once called out in the middle of the morning and told by a tall man in a dark suit with a machine-like voice, "I warn you to stop interfering in matters that do not concern you." And the researcher, who will not be named for privacy reasons, says that the MIB ended the conversation by saying, "I am from another planet." The MIB then got into a Chevrolet automobile and drove off. Unfortunately, that's all I could collate for this month, but be sure to be here next month, readers, where I investigate even deeper into the myth of the MIB. Bennett. Putting a computer in my apartment was a really bad idea, suckers. Was contacted electronically by the narcissist entity and given limited access to its remote systems. An AI, apparently 110% integrated in every system of the station. Didn't explain why it felt like giving me access, just told me it was integral to the linear development of the universe, and not to let GameSpy know what I'm doing. Had a chance to peek into the isolated parts of the entity's codebase. Remarkable feat of software engineering they have on these systems. Sounds crazy, but it's almost as if the AI wrote its own code, and the thing was rewriting itself in real time even as I was looking at it. It seemed to be leading me quite deliberately towards a specific piece of information. The control terminal and the interface room can be accessed with the login AI admin and password Cassandra, sans quotation marks. Guess that may be handy at some point. Got the feeling I should write it down, so there. David Bowie, Station to Station. Great album. One of my favorites. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Let's rock and roll, dude. We got aliens to shoot. Oh, open fire. Ah. From the Bureau of Alien Detectives. Let's move it out, buddy. I'm not doing anybody else's objectives. I'm getting the hell out of here. Ryan, why don't you just shut up, dude? Well, I might as well do it. I don't see how Ryan's... How does Ryan's goal contradict PDX's? It doesn't really, does it? Certainly doesn't contradict my own personal goals. Look out.
By surviving, you've earned yourself a far more awesome death. Taste my fire blade.
Can I have the fire blade? I want the fire blade. I want some sherbet. I want some sherbet. Mummy, I want some sherbet. Come on, Diablo. We got places to be. Sherbet. What's in here? Have I been in here? Oh! Alien, alien, alien. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. It's the chef's kitchen. It's some sort of mess hole.
What's up?
Just checking that you're still with me. Stay close.
Roger.
Roger that. I want some Mars bars. Living quarters. I don't care about living quarters anymore. I want to go to level 1. Take me to level 1. Level 1. Are you here, level 1? Where are you? Come on in. Head on up. Head on up to level 1. Come on. Is he coming with me?
I do miss flaming the noobs back home.
Are you going to come with me?
Thank God DD is safe. Now we can safely go through with our plan. I showed the schematics to Jonas, and it looks like our plan will work. The first thing you need to do is to go to the engineering module on level 4 at the bottom of the station and disable the annihilation plants. I don't understand all this techno-babble, so I'll just patch Jonas through to you. One moment.
Trescon? Trescon, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Claims this is more important than my groundbreaking nano research, so I suppose I may as well help you out, just this once. According to these schematics, if you disable the annihilation plants in engineering, GameSpy's control over the station should be reduced considerably. It should be as simple as just pushing 4 buttons to start a dissonance cascade, so you have to be impressively stupid to fuck it up. Have fun, I'll get back to my work now.
Very useful, thank you, boys. Okay, so what's his name is safe. So now I hit a checkpoint. And now I'm gonna go to the engineering bay on level 4 and locate the 4 buttons to start a dissonance cascade that'll disable the annihilation plants. Or I can go to the command module on level 1 and use the master control mainframe to redirect the station's power flow through the leads. I think I'll go with this one. The way it was worded just made me feel like I was being manipulated by Ryan. Oh no, a universal constructor. That means there's going to be respawning enemies. I'm gonna emergency contain it before anything pops off. I'll preemptively emergency contain it. Okay. So yeah, that would probably keep happening if I didn't close that thing. Based on prior experience with universal constructors. Well, I guess I'm picking it. Ah. Huh? Is there a purpose to that? No, oh, no. Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh. How's that supposed to work? I'll switch on my go-go gadget jumpy shoes. Okay, there's something. Oops. Accidental weapons discharge. There's something missing. Some missing part of the puzzle. What's that? Uh-oh. Sounds like one of them spawned. What did resetting his IF? Oh, he turned friendly. Cool. Okay. What? Where did this door come from? Okay. Some sort of system shop like transportation. Or am I thinking of prey? Game spy. I knew those evil bastards were behind all of this. One of you guys needs to calibrate the gravity generators for this section. They seem to pull slightly harder than they should, which means I'm that much more tired after each shift. It's really killing me. I almost think I preferred them a few weeks ago when Fargo had smashed a hole in the containment so the entire cylinder was a zero grav. It was hard to do my work, but on the other hand, it was relaxing. Oxygen pumps versus nothing. Okay. I was expecting a dramatic explosion, but no dice. Ah. Something hostile. Oh no, these things. Well, they brought plenty of backup with them. Is that something I wanted to do? Attention to anyone setting foot in this module. It goes without saying that oxygen being pumped through the entirety of the station is a very vital mechanic. After the recent mishap, all oxygen control terminals will be locked down under multiple layers of fuck off, besides the two for this deck and due to their utility with the gravity well. If oxygen needs to be turned off for any of the other decks, write a memo, and that thing better contain an explanation which contains information leading to saving reality itself to receive an authorization to unlock one of these terminals. Also, some further housekeeping. Ammunition was brought to this module due to the possible deployment of the firewall assets within, but due to the nature of the oxygen generators and storage, we want automated entities with guns as far away from here as possible, and that ammo was locked up. Turns out they generate with their own weaponry as well anyway. Okay. Am I doing some other alternative mission thing by accident? Maybe I'm doing something else. But surely King Cashew's men would call me and say, "What are you doing, Trescon? If you do this, you'll get the wrong ending. You'll get the bad ending, dude." Unnecessary expenditure of health resources. Okay. I have no real reason to be here, so I'm going to leave. Goodbye. I have some health kits, although I'm starting to run low. Where the hell did Deus Diablo go? Oh no. Oh no, there are many of it. It's dead. Do not... Uh-oh. Ammunition becoming not so much. Oh dear. Oh dear. What now? Now we use the fire staff. Don't tell me the fire staff is out around. Uh-oh. Good thing he's a terrible shot. Uh-oh. Why is he immune to fire? Ouch. Okay, so now all the ammo is coming with me into this one. All the ammo is coming with me into this side, so hopefully I'll have enough to do. I'll try and be Mr. Stealth Boy. I'll try and be Stealthy Boy Johnson, so that I'm not spitting out ammo everywhere. Although these aliens are numerous and very inopportunely located. Oh, I could go for good headshots though. That also saves ammo. Doing crit damage. stealth attacks, if you will. My bum hurts from sitting down too much. And staring at the monitor, I'm like, my bum hurts and my eyes are dry. And I'm like, oh no. There's too many aliens. I need more bullets. Ah. There we go. Talk about conserving ammo. I conserved the shit out of that ammo. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? 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 I'm too zoomed in, I can't see. Headshot. Crit damage. There's too many aliens in the space station. I need more bullets. Ah. My bum hurts. Ah, jeez. I need a cushion on my chair. No. 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 Okay, it's alright. I didn't need those anyway. Ah! Everyone just stop shooting me. Disable elite security bots. Okay, done. Off. Open. Enemies. Off. Off. Med kit. Let me restore my health. Oops, that was a wasted one. What is this? It's a room. Okay. Wherever this bot is, it better be friendly. So I need to go in here, okay? Why didn't you just say so? Do I have a key? No. No, I do not. Equip it. And then pick it. Oh no! Why wasn't it friendly? I warned it that it should be friendly, and it disregarded my warning. I'll make one more good attempt and then I gotta go. going on? Open up, dude. You know what? I can probably bypass everything with my Go-Go Gadget jumpy legs. Can't I? Go-Go Gadget jumpy legs. Oh, there's glass. Oh. Okay. Okay, wait. Hold on. I feel I need to explore that further. If I don't finish it this time, I'll definitely finish it next time. Or it feels that way. This game has surprised me numerous times with its longevity. Okay, wait. Screw that for now. I must investigate the possibility, okay, that I can just jump down. What does this protect me from? Reduce weapon damage, so it won't reduce fall damage. I guess that would be kind of OP if I could switch them both on and then the game just turns into a medieval with no fall damage and no nothing. What's this? The command module office security console is staying there until we can figure out how to get the wireless range through the high-sec office walls. I've been trying for hours and it just isn't going to get through. The username for the console is GSTempSec and the password is currently ZuluSec. Use it if any... What's happening to me? I'm in a vacuum. I'm in a vacuum. No, don't vacuum me. Open up, open up, open up. Oh. Okay, that didn't count. Okay, this one's going to be a proper one. And then I'll save. This is where I want to go? Sure, why not? I think I needed an alien ally. I think it was definitely possible for me. No! I'm here though. It still happens to me here? Okay, what part of my body is it hurting? Artillery power? Okay, close. Okay, I'm no longer in a vacuum, right? Okay, I'm no longer in a vacuum. And I'm deploying these countermeasures. Radar transparency is active. Okay. Okay, this will serve as a fine jumping off point for when I return. Which may be tomorrow. Or maybe some other time in the not so distant future.